Okay. Oh my god. Villa. Villa. I've, it, uh,
Huh?
hey, 500 subs. Let's go.
Hey, my boy. That's my man. That's my man.
Risa, hello Risa. I'm doing good, thank you. A lot better. I've been taking lots of meds. And by lots, I meant 2 officers. Hey, hello, Lance. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, 500. Let's go. That's super cool.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
In fact, it's the coolest thing I've done.
thank you. And rest? Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot too.
Oh, trust me, I already grilled him on that earlier.
Yeah, I got the Villa special from that. Yes, I've been resting, I promise. Gigi, hello Gigi.
Hey, Gigi.
Hello Gigi. How are you? Yeah, in a good day. Thank you, Joke. Thank you. Hello, Joke.
It's Joke as well.
How are you feeling? I'm doing
When my
so much
homies
better.
reach milestones, I'm so proud.
I'm doing so much better. Like, I can breathe. Like, I can smell. I still cough, but you know, it's not too bad. The cough doesn't. It still hurts a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was before. Remember we met Mr. Beast? Bro, what do you mean? We will go meet Mr. Beast together. We good? That's good. Yeah, let's go 500. You guys have been so supportive. Thank you so much for all the support. It means so much. It really does mean a lot. Oh boy, hell yeah. We're gonna see We're gonna visit Mr. Beast at the Chocolate Factory. It's gonna be pretty epic.
It's true. I was there. I think.
I literally bought a sketchbook because I plan on following along your art tutorials. Let's go. Joke's joining the art community. Let's go. I mean, you did some 3D stuff, so you're pretty much there. But also, I'm excited, Joke. I'm so excited to see what you do. And then you overtake my channel? Shit. I'll sell it to you.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, and here I am saying I'd sell it to him.
I'm long distance away. I can't
I'm
stop
joking.
you.
joking, YouTube. I'm joking.
It's so Jover.
That's awesome though, joke. You're going to do awesome, my friend.
Oh. Why don't you just have a lot of minions on your board, sir? And thank God you don't have any in your hand, because otherwise that would be annoying.
I'm excited to get 1 million subscribers, and then I'll do my own dream face review, and I'll show off my awesome jawline to everyone.
Huh? What you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Oh, that's a death drop, man. Edge. Do you think there's like a device to where you can just spit your sunflower seeds into and it's a bigger container? I'm just spitting my sunflower seeds into a coffee mug here that's been empty. I've only been eating them for about 2 days and I'm already almost at the top.
Unless you want like you know how they have like dip cans? Unless you want like a dip can. I use a water bottle.
Yeah, water bottle would probably be good.
Cause I just throw it away after. You don't gotta worry about like washing.
I just like this because I can just like grab all the seeds and then like high wash. That sounds disgusting. Okay. What else am I supposed to do with them then? I don't want to just be spitting them out on the floor.
She's gonna say something like,
I mean, I'm not gonna crunch the shells. That's gonna cause digestive issues.
So, I've spoken to Villa about this, but I'm thinking of getting some sort of actual VTuber model kind of thing. Not like a V. Does it count as VTuber model, Villa?
It's still a VTuber.
Because I don't want the like the anime one, because I feel like I draw like a freak, so there's no reason for me to have like an anime one.
What you mean by that? What you mean by that?
Like my characters all look very anime-ish. So I'm trying to find like I DM'd the one I told you about, but they their commissions are closed. So I still reached out. I was like, if you ever open them, I would love to work with you. But I'm thinking of finding one that does like little gremlin ones, and I think it'd be pretty interesting. I'll probably use it like a couple of times just to see how I feel about it, but I don't know if I'm VTuber material. Congrats on 500. Thank you.
I don't know if he's VTuber material.
Thank you, Streller. I everyone's been so nice to me.
Streller has entered the chat. Whoop whoop.
Simply
It's the son of a Streller.
That'd be so cute. That's what I was telling her. Right? Hold on. I mean,
yeah. What are you telling us now? You tell.
I'm telling right now. I was telling right now. Hold on, let me see what happened. Screenshot. I'm gonna show you guys what I was talking about. Okay, So their stuff
Oh, that wasn't who I wanted. That.
looks a little something like this. That's how they rig their models. And I feel like this would fit. Like it fits my art style when I draw my little Sona. So that's what I was thinking of, reaching out and see if they could make a little me like that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That's what I know. I mean, realistically, too, what you could probably do is, ooh, that's never supposed to be. Is some people have it to where, like, if you have your own, like art, like through Photoshop, and you just have it all developed, like, into layers, like, they'll go through and just rig it all for you.
So I just gotta
So
draw
you can
it.
use your own, like, OCs, you just have to have, the Photoshop layer to give to them. Not that layer, the profile.
So I don't have to.
That's pretty cool.
So I don't have to do the hard work.
No, well, I mean, creating the model is still the hard work, but
I mean, I just have to draw it, right?
Mhm.
But the actual art, like rigging it, that'd be up to them.
Be pretty cool. Be pretty cute.
And that's what you have, right?
Yep. So I mean, yeah, I did both. I did both the rigging and the art for mine.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So they have. Again, you'd have to go like VGen's definitely a good site to go to. But you would have to like scout out and see like who just like does rigging and whatnot. So for the most part, as long as you have like all of the art and like all of the layers like properly separated, you can just go through and just rig it in Live 2D for you. Just do all the mechanical stuff without all the artsy. I guess there's still a little bit of artsy because obviously like angles and whatnot, but
Right.
yeah.
But all the like the actual like challenging stuff for me that I don't know how to do would be up to them. Okay. I might just do that too then. If they don't
Yeah.
if they don't reach out, if they don't like answer me back, I'll just like if they're like, yeah, I don't have commissions for like the foreseeable future, then I'll just see if I can find something like that. Is there a website I could go to?
Yeah, VGen.
VGen?
So it's like a Fiverr, except it's all like art without like any of the. I swear to God, if I lose to this, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. It's Fiverr, but like they absolutely do not allow AI.
Okay, because I was on Fiverr too, and there's a lot of AI stuff, and I don't want any of that.
Yeah, VGen is strictly against AI.
Okay. I'll look into that after stream. Okay, so now where's your dream vacation? Where would... Okay. No. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and not like as in a weeb perspective, right? But as in a well thought out perspective, right? Like I've thought about it. So since I still have my Mexican citizenship, right? If I ever decide to go to Japan, because of that, I could stay there for an extended amount of time compared to just like regularly visiting if I had like the US one. So I would go there just because of that extended amount of time I could be there. That's I would say that's pretty dreamlike, I think. But if not, I would go to France, because I had the opportunity to go, and I couldn't. So I would go and relive something I didn't live. So it's not even relive, but I would go do that. And I could visit all the museums and be like, wow, I wish I could draw.
Bonsoir, mon ami.
Hiya. Hey, Ty. How are you? How's it going?
Is it Ty or is it they?
they Thai? I don't know.
I
Let's go
can
France.
see both.
Let's go to France. All the homies go.
Omelette de la France.
Now, granted, I do not remember how to speak in French, so I'm gonna be looking pretty dumb. Pretty dumb.
Well, I'm pretty cool if you ask me.
I remember how to say never mind. I don't remember how to say anything. I forget I said anything.
Well,
I used to know how to say I ate a sandwich. That used to be my favorite thing to say, but I forgot, so.
hey, I ate a sandwich, but it's in French. French translation in quotations. Well, I
No,
mean,
it
could
is,
be.
isn't it? J'ai mangé un sandwich. I think that's what it is, right? But I used to be my go-to in class when I was in high school. My teacher would randomly give us like French pop quizzes where she'd tell us to say something in French. So I'd say j'ai mangé un sandwich, and she'd be like, "Okay, you can't keep saying that," but that's all I know. So, Louis, how are you? How are you? How's it going?
No, Misa, I think that's German. Fuck, I'm dead here, aren't I? Of course. Man, and this was a Naga game too. Of course I would die here.
Yes,
Sag.
I do remember. I do remember.
Oh,
Or
man, had you killed that, we could have tied, and then I could have lived.
un sandwich de
Damn.
fromage et jambon.
Omelette du
I think that's
fromage.
another one.
You're fit. Okay. Okay. You just made me lose the first match. Now drop back down to here. Are you happy? Are you happy with yourself? Yeah, don't think because you're not in the Twitch chat don't mean that I can't see you on mine. I got Snouse chat pulled up too. I will find you. And I will sob uncontrollably in your face and make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, see, I remember Misha. I remember a little bit.
Platonically, of course. Meow, 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 meow.
Message retracted. she said something to you.
Huh?
Oh, the message was retracted.
Oh.
What the heck? I can't open the. Oh man.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to run Bruken, aren't I?
I was gonna say something, but I'm taking it back because I'm not gonna give Pinterest any ideas.
All my homies hate Pinterest.
Especially after what they've been doing lately.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean my account can
I
randomly
mean, where's
get
lately?
banned?
Because the last time I looked was like a couple of months ago for like a mood board, and then I realized, oh, it's literally just all AI slop.
Oh, now your Pinterest account could get randomly banned for no reason.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're having like AI bots moderate the website or whatever.
Of course they
So
are. Because why not just full send, am I right?
yeah, and it can randomly just ban you or something like that.
God damn,
And
bro.
if you like file a claim, since it's bots in charge of everything, the chances of them caring about reading it are really low.
Pinterest is literally primary example number one of dead internet theory. Changed my mind. And Facebook soon too.
US or a
Well,
tie?
that Facebook and Instagram. That is if they actually go through with the AI accounts that just randomly follow you and like interact with you.
Yeah, true. You asked for a tie instead of water when you were in France? What the heck, Mish?
Oh, I did not want to do that one. I want to do that one.
It's okay though. I have no room to talk. When I was in French class, I didn't really study. Even though, you know, I should be studying, but I didn't really study. It's like I low-key didn't want to be in the classroom. The teacher was nice. She was really nice. But I didn't like the class because I was a
I feel
little
that.
I was a little pissed off that my parents didn't let me take Spanish. Because it would have been an easy A class, you know? It would have been like a chill class. I'd fall asleep in class and not worry about anything. But they forced me to take French, so I didn't really like it. I was a bad kid in that class. But like it was it was all like low key like she didn't know, my teacher didn't know I was doing stupid shit behind her back. And I feel bad now when I think about it. 'Cause it wasn't, you know, it's not her fault my parents threw me in there, but I was being a little bitch. So it was around the time that like Kahoot was becoming really fun to like study with the whole class or whatever. And around the same time, do you remember iFunny?
Oh my god, yep.
Yeah, I had an iFunny
I
account.
still have a friend that actively browses that.
What?
Mm-hmm. Talking about the same thing, yeah. Like the website that had like all
Yeah.
the memes and whatnot. Yeah.
I didn't know people still actively used it.
Neither did I. And they brought it up.
But
That's right. I saw some back. Yeah, I was just as surprised. Like, damn, that's ancient.
well, I had an iFunny account, and granted, I wasn't like, I didn't have like a lot of followers or anything like that. I was literally a high schooler. I just used it to like get like edgy memes at the time.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was a little
Careful who you
loser.
say that around, buddy.
I was a little
You're gonna
loser.
get someone a little bit excited.
I was a little loser. I'll say that I was a little loser.
Okay, I wouldn't say that, but
But yeah, so I went on iFunny and we had like the Kahoot password. If you put it password, so you know random people around campus would join. It would just be us. So I grabbed the password. I went on iFunny and I posted, "You should all join my class's Kahoot quiz."
Tell me about this.
And I used to post like memes on there myself, and I didn't get any traction. So I was expecting like maybe 1 or 2 people to join in the Kahoot. The moment I put that in, I kid you not, a few seconds later, entire lobby was filled with random people, and it kept growing and growing. And but I even put on like my post, I was a kid, so I put if you join, please do not have like inappropriate names, and I guess that sparked them to have inappropriate names, because it was a bunch of
Oh now.
it was I was not cool. It was a little shit. It was a bunch. It's a bunch of inappropriate names, and my teacher was like, "Oh my goodness, what is going on here?" And she thought this her Kahoot thing got hacked, because all my classmates were like, "You got hacked, you got hacked." I never said anything to her about the whole mess. I feel so bad. And she was like, she had like a full like FBI investigation on the whole thing with the school, because she was like, someone hacked the school. We gotta figure out who did it so that it doesn't happen again. I swear to God, I deleted iFunny so fast, and I logged out of my
I
mom's.
can't know.
I logged out of my mom's Apple ID, so they can't like
No,
check
you're
my
using your own
downloads.
mother's Apple ID.
She didn't let me have my own. So I logged out of my mom's Apple ID. And I was like, in my head, I was like, if they ever, like, if they decide to take our phones and, like, look through it, I never had iFunny. And I can't even download apps because my mom has, like, I don't have my own Apple ID. And I never told her anything about that. I told myself to take it to the grave. And then when I was graduating from high school, I was like, this is my time to spill it to the whole world. Because of me, all the kids in her class, like once I left her class, all the kids that followed, they had to like have their names like already selected by her. Because at that time, like the security changed. I'm guessing she emailed them or something, but the security was changed and it became more strict. And so I told my brother was in her class, and I told him, "Hey, can you tell her that I was a Kahoot incident of so it said in so and so year?" And he was like, "What? What are you talking about?" Because he didn't know either. Yeah, I was like, shield up. Yeah, I was like, just know that I'm the reason why you guys can't have fun anymore when playing Kahoot. Well, he told her, and she said, if I ever see him, I'm jumping him. So, you know.
I don't think we've ever had any wild Kahoot incidences when I was in high school. Yeah, I can't think of anything. That was mostly a good noodle.
That's good. I'm very I'm glad you were the little shit like me. And I think about it every now and then.
Well, hold up. Let me get through these sunflower seeds and I do got a story.
I do think about it a lot sometimes, but I do feel bad because I'm like, she's just trying to do her job, and I was being a little prick.
Oh, how damn it, she does not want to come out. Oh. Drink water.
I have noticed though that a lot of my stories are like near-death experiences, so I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you certainly have gone through life with many unique experiences that I don't think a lot of people can say they've originally had themselves. But yeah, okay. So we haven't had any Kahoot instances in high school. There was a time when the old villa was in, I think it was my junior year. And you've talked to Jordo. Jordo was in good old English literature class with me, and it was the introductory period, to where like students and what got to like meet the teacher, vice versa, all that other fun stuff. But this teacher had a assistant with them, and so when it came time, for introductions, Jordo took it upon himself to introduce me for me to her. And here's how it played out. She came around. She goes, "Hi, my name's so and so. I can't remember her name. What are your guys' names?" You know, everyone introduces themselves. It gets to me. I'm getting ready to introduce myself. Jordo intervenes and he goes, "Oh, by the way, this is Villa. But he would really prefer it if you called him Chocolate Daddy." I just shoot daggers at Jordan. He's just sitting there with a shit-eating grin on his face. And I look up and just like shut up at the teacher. And she's just deadpan, just staring at me. Looks to Jordan and goes, "Yeah, I'm not gonna call him." Just walks away. And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, "You fucking asshole." He's like, "What? I tried, man. Like, I don't know what you're so upset with me for."
he's like, I tried doing you a solid, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was just like, man, fuck you.
That's awesome.
But yeah. She never did refer to me as Chocolate Daddy, which was probably for the best. But yeah, that was a very very interesting time. Good old Villa High.
Oh
The
man.
teacher assistant was super cool though. The actual teacher herself was kind of a bitch, if I am being honest.
As most of them are. You said it was English lit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was one that like definitely like picked favorites, and she already had an assumption about you. There was nothing you could do to change that. It's just like, all right, yay,
Yeah, we
fun. Thank you. Ooh,
had
thank
one
you.
of those too. I think it was my my sophomore, no, my junior year. We had a literature English teacher, and he was also like English lit, and she wasn't very. It was hard to say I liked her. Like, she was okay for the most part. She had moments where I was like, you don't have to be an asshole about all this. So I used my religion as an excuse, and I knew
You did not. Oh my god. No. And how do you feel about it now?
I think it was pretty smart because I encouraged a lot of people to do the same thing.
You were a bad kid in school, weren't you, Snap?
I was not. I just didn't like her. Okay, so like, she was obsessed with like the UK, right? But it was like the type of obsession you get from like super hardcore K-pop stans.
Oh.
So like, she got herself a husband from the UK. Like that's how like that's how bad it was. And it got to the point where like sometimes it was a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. But, like it came off like, I don't know. It was just not good. And so she was also an asshole about it. She'd be like, "Oh, my British husband," or whatever. And at that point, I was like already fed up with it. You know.
Okay, that's fair. That's 100% fair.
Like a couple of weeks ago, I was already on someone's school shooter list. So like, I didn't want to.
Wait, you what now?
That's another story after this. Like, I could tell that story too.
Hey, what list?
I thought I told you that one.
I don't know if you did, to be honest.
I was
I'm kind of scared.
I was on someone's hit list. But, for this story, we were doing like a story on like the Salem witch trials, and
Mhm.
she was low-key talking about witchcraft at one point. Um, and like in my head, I was like, I low-key don't want to do this because it's boring as fuck. You know, she's talking about it's like British witches or whatever. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought she was talking about Harry Potter for the most part. Um,
I mean, they're kind of the same thing.
but
Oh my god.
but she was like, all right, class, we're gonna be talking about the Salem witch trials. You know, looking into the history of witchcraft and witch, magic, whatever. And in my head, I was like, wouldn't it be so silly if I just said, I'm a Catholic, I'm not allowed to talk about this stuff? And then I don't know what, but something snapped at that moment. And in my head, I was like, I'm gonna say that. And so when she gave us an assignment where we had to write a paper on like witchcraft, um, I was like, yeah, no, I really don't feel like writing a paper on this shit. So I said, I can't do this because I'm Catholic, and I don't feel comfortable. But I didn't think of it like as it's like trying to be like, yeah, no, you know what, fuck it. I was thinking about it, trying to get off of doing my work. So she was like, huh? I need like, what are you saying? And so I told her like, I don't feel comfortable. I'm Catholic, and I looked at her, didn't yeah, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable. I'm Catholic. Now, granted, I never really gave a fuck, um, like not about religion, but like like I'll do it regardless. I don't care, but not her
Right,
work.
yeah.
So she was like, look, I don't believe you. I'm gonna need your parents to write a letter saying that, you're not allowed to do this because of your religion. So I said, fuck it. I went home and I told my mom, hey mom, my teacher wants me to write a paper on witchcraft. My mom I have a Mexican mother, a super religious Mexican mother. She is straight out of no hablo inglés. Like that's her. So when I told her this, and she's like, "No, you're not doing that." So I said, "She doesn't believe me. She said she'll like excuse me from it if you write a paper saying that I can't do it." So she wrote a very angry letter to her, and she said, "My son will not be doing any activities that have anything to do with witchcraft. If I have to go to campus to talk to you, I will." And so the teacher read it and she said, "Okay, you know what? Never mind. You just write a paper on something else." And so I wrote a paper on something else, which it was something I actually cared for. It was like pilgrimage or whatever. So I didn't really care for that either, but at least I didn't have to hear her talk about like the UK stuff because she made me sit out of class so I wouldn't have to listen to it. Like I sat in the hallway writing my paper. And
You remember when you went to go be a substitute for that one day,
yeah.
and that one student freaked out because of the was it number 666?
Yeah, that was basically me.
I think that's the universe's way of being like, all right, you little shit, let's see how you like it.
Oh yeah, it wasn't my student, so I didn't really care for it. I was like, all right, don't do your work. But I did that shit too, so I have no room to talk. Now, about the hit list.
Oh right, I forgot we were still on that section.
This is a very extensive story. It goes back basically when I was in high school, same class. I'm gonna say his fucking name. I don't care. There was this kid in my class. He didn't go by his actual name, but everyone called him Tommy. And he was a very questionable guy. I worked in the it was called like the help desk at my school, so like I would repair. It was like IT basically. I would repair like laptops or whatever, and it was like minor stuff. It was like a virus. We would do like some work on it if we could, but like we were kids, so most of the time we couldn't really do much on it. But he thought he was the smartest guy in that classroom. Like, he thought that was him. So we just let him do whatever the fuck he wanted and believe whatever he wanted. But we probably shouldn't have done that because it gave him like a very
Entitled.
yeah, he became very entitled, and so he tried to use his knowledge on repairing computers to get like girls' phone numbers or whatever. And if they didn't give it to them, he would like destroy it, like purposely do everything wrong, or like all their work would be like it would disappear or whatever. And when he realized that it wasn't working, he just like put his number on there. Like whenever he repaired the screen, he'd leave like a sticky note on the screen with his phone number. It was kind of scummish. So he was already a little weird, and he sat right behind me in class. I never did anything to this guy. I've never spoken to. I've looked at him and I like nodded my head when saying hi and walking past him, but I've never disrespected this guy. I knew he was scummy, but that's where I left it at. So one day, same teacher, same thing, whatever. I used to come in early and just put my head down until the rest of the students came and the bell rang or whatever. So I just sit there, my head down. And there was this other kid. I guess he was like a friend. I think of him more like an acquaintance, but I guess kind of like a friend too. His name, we're gonna call him. I don't know what to call him. We're just gonna call him Bo for now. His name was Bo. Not really, but that's his name for now. And he had a very loud mouth. He would just say shit. He'll just say some random shit. Like he'll tell you a random Reddit story. He was like a Redditor. He'll tell you a random Reddit story, like about the dolphin and the science experiment, Mr. Hands, whatever. He'll tell you that story. Like he knew it off the back of his head. Yeah, he was kind of weird too. And those two guys, everyone didn't like them. I could stand Bo because I felt like there was something, something that wasn't right, but it wasn't really his fault. Like he was just like socially awkward. That's how I felt. Like I was like he's probably trying to make friends, but he doesn't know how to do it because he's a little socially awkward. So I tried to be nice to him. And we were just chilling in class, waiting to start, and my teacher's children come in, and they were giving her their new phone number. But my teacher didn't save it correctly, so you know how we don't save the phone number correctly on an iPhone, it'll like disappear. You have to put it in. Yeah. So that happened, and she said out loud, "Oh dang, I didn't save my children's phone number correctly." And the Tommy kid goes, "Oh, don't worry, I remember it. Her daughters, keep in mind, her daughters." So he recites the entire phone number that he remembered off the top of his head. And the Bo kid, he had his head down. The moment he heard Tommy say, "I remember her phone number," he lifts his head, like jolts it up really fast, and he said, "Tommy, you're a freak." And I was like, "Excuse me?" Like my jaw fucking dropped. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because at that point, the Tommy kid got angry about that whole thing, like being called a freak. And he's like, "No, I just have very good memory, and this and that." And like, obviously, the teacher was a little worried because she knew that he was a little scummy. But the entire class ended up making fun of Tommy because of that. Well, come to find out, a couple weeks later, we had a school lockdown. We thought it was a drill because it was like a school intruder lockdown, where they lock the doors, turn off the lights, all that jazz. Turns out that's not what happened, and my buddy was armed. Not really my friend. And
I was gonna say, let's be careful how we word that.
And they had police dogs all over school, and they found him, and they put him in like isolation and everything. and he had a list of everyone's names that he wanted to hunt down in that school, and I was on that list because not because I said anything to him, just because I was on the soccer team. And what's
Huh.
crazy is I need to go to the bathroom before the lockdown even happened, so
Oh.
I could have probably died. I'm gonna just be honest with you, because I almost got up and left. And the lockdown happened, and I sat my ass back down. And when I found out uh, about that list, I felt like maybe I did a good thing
Yeah.
by not doing those Salem witch trial assignments. That's all I'm gonna say. I think I got pretty lucky.
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot
Oh
of.
my God, Snow. What is your life, my guy? Are you just like not allowed to have just like a just like normal day without any like life-changing event going on?
I think I'm just not allowed to have a normal life experience. Like my driver instructor almost got me killed. like I'm just not allowed to have a normal
Oh my God.
experience. And that's not even like a long story. I was taking my driver's test and she said, "Oh, look, around this area is where I adopted my dog. Let's go look at them." And I was like, "Ma'am, I gotta take my driver's test. What the fuck are you talking about?" So I said, "Okay." She told me turn here, turn there. I did what she told me. When we got to the spot, we entered a private military area that was restricted.
Oh,
And
lovely.
we didn't realize until we saw this sign, and we were like halfway into the area that said you will be shot on sight. Um, and the military guy pulled up and he was like, "You guys can't be here. We already had a sniper pointing at you guys. It's a military restricted area." And I looked at her and I said, "Hey, ma'am, you could have killed me." And all she said was, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, no, that's not gonna cut it, ma'am. Like, you almost got me shot. There's just no way this is gonna happen.
Snow, snow, snow. Oh, buddy.
And I try to be good for the most part. I try to be good. So I don't know what's going on.
God says it's the one that messed with the Kahoot. Get him.
That's true. I've noticed shit went south after the Kahoot.
Well, happy story time, everyone.
This is a 500 subscriber special. You joined in for the story session of how I almost lost my life.
Oh man. I mean, the most I got was when I was young. I ran outside naked, and my neighbors caught me.
That
The neighbors were under house arrest.
Oh,
And so when they came and knocked on my parents' door, telling them that I was out streaking, they didn't believe them because I was just in my backyard, just swinging on the swing set. And anytime like they come in to check up on me, I was just always just chilling on the couch in my onesie.
they could not believe what was shining everyone. I think as a kid,
Not gonna lie, it was pretty cool.
I think as a kid,
Feeling the wind was something else.
I think, I think as a kid, the stupidest thing I've done was like, okay, so I had just moved to America, right? So like my English wasn't very good. Um, and not even very good. It wasn't existing at all. But I made some friends with my downstairs neighbors because I lived in an apartment with my parents, and those kids ended up being like it's like childhood friends because we still talk every now and then, but not as much as we used to. Um, but they were like, "You want to play this really cool game?" And I said, "Sure." Keep in mind, I didn't go out a lot in Mexico because it's pretty dangerous. So, any new game was an experience for me. They said, all right, the game is called Ding Dong Ditch.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, that's a funny name. Because, I didn't know English. So I was like, oh, that's a weird, name. Whatever. And so they showed me how it worked, but they used their own house as an example. They didn't use like any other house, like a neighbor's house. They used their own like door. So, they knocked on the door and they stood there. And you're like, that's all you gotta do.
No.
And I said, okay. So I was the first one to go.
Oh, no.
And I knocked on the door. I thought they were gonna stand there with me. They ran and hid inside of a bush. I just stood there. And this huge man opens the door. And he's pissed. Because apparently, from what I've learned later on, my friends ding dong ditched his apartment like so much that he like already expected it at night to happen. And so I was just standing there looking at him, and he's yelling at me in English, and I have absolutely no idea what he's saying. Yeah, he ended up leaving me. Like, I got let off on a warning. My parents were still contacted, but
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't that bad because it's like I didn't know much. He ended up feeling bad for me because they like set me up. Like my dad spoke English, so he knew what was going on. But he was like, I can't be too mad at him. He didn't he was like set up, but just tell your kid not to do that again. And to this day they poke fun of me about it because they swore up and down they told me to run, but no one ever told me to run. And if they did, they probably said that shit in English because I didn't understand it. Like there was no way.
That's probably what it was. Yeah. Life lessons with Snowkins at 12:50 in the morning.
I guess so. Yeah.
Man. Just
Good times to be alive.
Oh, uh-oh. Hearthstone? All I did was buy a card. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh, don't do this, don't do this. God damn it. Okay. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Game crashed. Game crashed. Come on. Game. Game. Alright. Should have 30 seconds left, hopefully. Hearthstone, I swear to God, come on, man. Don't do this to me. You're being kind of cringe right now, Hearthstone. Yes, I know I was disconnected. Reconnect me, please. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, thank God. Whoop. All right, we're good. I was able to play it just in time, like right on the last 2 seconds. Bop. I'm gonna have to consistently leave a space for that, huh? Okay. Noted. I was scared because I didn't want to fall because I'm just a single 3rd place away from getting to top 6,000.
Are you aiming for top 5 again?
Top 5%? Yes, I think 6,000 is like right where the 10% starts. I'd have to double check, but yeah. Wait, what'd you have again? Naga. I don't want Naga. Oh. Do that. Discover. Hey, there we are. I was just wondering if I cast a tavern spell. Okay, okay. I'll toss it on you. We're gonna hang on to you until I level up. Okay, we're in a decent spot now. You hear me? I'm no longer afraid anymore.
Oh, that's a good movie.
It's a good movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really, really good, really nice movie. Very, very nice.
I absolutely hated his parents.
Yeah, they were not the greatest, were they?
I don't think any adults in that movie were good.
Well, I mean, except for the weird bird lady.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which at the same time, like, talking about love advice to, like, the kids also kind of weird, but different times, I guess? I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
Alright, so here's the game plan. Are you ready for this now?
Yes.
Cool. I
thought I was gonna hear a game.
No, you know, I was just wanting to make sure that, like, if I did have, if you'd be, yeah, you know.
I don't know.
You ever think about how sometimes it's okay to be scared? That sometimes it might even just be hip to be afraid?
Sure. I think so, yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Why is it playing that song? That's not relaxing. I don't want that.
But what if it was?
I don't know.
Vsauce. Michael here. 36 cost. Oh yeah, Dr. Boom.
I miss what's his name? What's that YouTuber's name? He was a meme way back in like 2017. He was like
that was not it at all. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling at this point.
I'm trying to remember his name and I forgot. He came from behind a tree. He would walk from behind a tree and then be like, he was like a news YouTuber. Like he'd talk about news and stuff.
Are you talking about Billy on the Street?
No.
You come from behind trees. Yeah, come turn back behind
Well,
you.
he had one video where he walked from like he was behind a tree or something like that, and he'd be like,
Hmm.
scares.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He'd be like, "What's up, guys? Scares here." Yeah, I remember him. I'm sure
I
you.
don't, but I'm just agreeing with you just because, I mean, you're a very knowledgeable person.
That just means I was clinically online so much.
How dare you say that about my friend?
Yeah, it was this guy. I sent it in the server.
Ah! I have no idea who that is.
Oh, never mind. Why would you say ah? I was like, he gets me. He gets that.
No, I did not. Welcome back, Misa.
Well, you missed story time.
Misa.
We had pretty good time to our stories here.
It's certainly something. Get taunt. That. That we do that. I gave you a taunt. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, I need to get rid of. I already got a golden view. I just did that just for the thing. Okay.
I saw on Twitter that Michael Bay was directing a Skibidi Toilet movie. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just wanted to share with the class.
I unfortunately would not be surprised if that was true.
Do you think he'll have a lot of explosions like in Transformers?
You see, here's the thing too about Transformers. Michael Bay directed that.
He sure
Why
did.
the fuck did he decide, hey, the location is Washington D.C., but we're out in an open fucking desert?
I don't know,
You ever
man.
just think about that?
No.
How you said, yeah, this is where this is gonna take place. And when the actors called him out on it, he just straight up told them, fuck you. And then just told them to do their job.
He said, yeah, that's great. Now, Megan Fox, open the hood of that car.
By the way, after the second movie, I'm mad at you for calling me out on other shit. I don't want you to be a part of this Transformers trilogy. Also, I'm going to try to ruin your career.
That was great.
Michael Bay was not a good guy. He was a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was pretty shit guy, yeah. I don't know why I drew Invincible. I don't even like the story. No, well, I think it's okay.
You know what? I think you're pretty cool. Boom.
Thank you.
Got him.
Thank you, thank you. I think it's pretty funny whenever there's like that new scene from like that episode or wherever where his little brother tries to fight that really buff man and the buff man just like smacks him. You seen that?
I have not. I'm sorry. I
Oh, it's
absolutely
okay.
have not seen that.
It's okay. It was all over Twitter. That's why I saw it. If it wasn't on Twitter, I wouldn't have seen it.
Forgive me, friend.
It's okay. Like I said, I'm clinically online.
Okay, that's gonna get us through. I think it should be good. There.
Oh, his eye is weird.
I sure hope James Cameron's a good person, though. I enjoy his movies.
Who's that?
Person that made Titanic and Avatar,
Oh,
Blue People Avatar.
yeah.
No, I just got a soft spot for the Blue People Avatar because that was a movie that my dad and I would consistently watch together.
I've never watched Avatar.
It was pretty good.
It looks pretty good. It got a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like they were trying to do like 5 total movies. I think they either finished wrapping up or they're getting close to finishing production of the 3rd movie.
Let's go. That was my father isn't much of a movie person. He falls asleep.
Damn. They do a good job portraying what life is like being a kid of a military father. Which also kind of has a bit of a damn. I associate a bit too much with this movie. Actually,
How does this man look? I guess his costume's pretty cool. I like his dad's costume better though. I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking at all these like screenshots from the comic or whatever, and I think his yellow one was better than the blue and black one. I know you're not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm just looking at it.
Yeah. I haven't seen the new season, but yeah, I watched the 1st and 2nd season. Because now, Mr. Snow, we can be bees.
Oh, I seen that.
This is good news. We can finally be a bee.
I'm trying to. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh, you beat my ass here, I think. Maybe, actually. Oh, yep. Or maybe not. Yep. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, you're already golden. Sure. Wind Fury sounds pretty neat. Bop. Wow.
I was gonna ask why is this guy so cheeked up, and then I remember he's wearing a skin tight suit.
He got the big cheeks going. Yeah, there's a big chance I die here, actually. Well, maybe not actually. His other stuff's like super weak. Hmm. If I can get third place, we should be good. Also, I'm gonna need a Leroy for you.
What is this hair sticking? Oh, I see now.
Hmm. Oh, can't even.
Ah, that makes sense. So his mask is.
Oh, damn, I need that. Actually, I can do this. Thank you.
This mask is like this. Okay, that makes sense.
Huge, actually.
So I have to get rid of this part. It's flat like that.
Mm.
You know what? I might watch this show. Maybe I'll give it a
It's
shot.
pretty good. It is gory though, so I know how you generally say you're not huge on blood and guts and whatnot.
I feel like I can be okay with it because it's not like scary, like suspense kind of thing.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm sure if it was like a scary movie, I'd be bitching out the whole time. That's right. I know that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not scary. It's like, oh fuck, yeah, I guess that is how that would happen, huh? Kind of deal.
I feel drawing this character. I feel like it would have been cool if they had some hair like flopping over his mask.
Hmm. We got Leroy. Hmm. Oh. Wait, I was not thinking when I threw that on you. Awkward. Okay. Oh fuck! I need to get rid of something else. Like, do I think? Well, okay, I do have 20. We're on. Oh, but you're on a demons. Oh, that could be an issue, huh? Actually, hmm. Do there? I can do that. Yeah, honestly, thank God I'm glad that didn't go through because that would have been dumb of me. Let's see here. Okay. Hmm. Hey, I think I'm dead. Oop, nope, not yet. Almost, though. 2 HP left. Okay. We're not really using that anymore. I did not. That was the last person I wanted that ability to go to, but alright, cool. I'll go fuck myself. Man, this really isn't doing much here. Yuri, you do not have revive yet. Okay. It's... I will do that. Alright, let's see. How do we do? Probably not well, huh? Oh, maybe. Hold on. Okay, what even is this?
Juice, I'll be right back.
Okay. I say this should not be lethal. You should still be alive. Almost, though. Leroy coming in clutch. No. Actually, I might get rid of you. Right here. Grab this just in case. Pretty sure. Oh, it's a buy round for us again. Awkward. Oof. Dun, 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 dun. Again, damage. That's right, you had damage. I have a feeling Mr. Buttons is. Yep, he's dead. Da, 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 da. that was dumb of me. Oh well. Reborn, reborn, reborn. Damn, cannot do reborn on. Leroy. Sag. Okay. I'm gonna swap you out. Alright, we get to see if I get first place or not. Probably not, though, knowing our luck. Which honestly, I hope this goes quick as I could use the bathroom. Nope, he's got me. Damn. That's fine though, as I should. Whoop. Yep. Had I positioned my levers differently, we might have had it. But second place on that should put me up to. Yeah, we're in official 600 territory. Sorry, 6,000. Top 10%. Okay. I gotta run use the bathroom.
So I don't remember what time I took my medicine. I'm in trouble.
Okay. I've returned. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's like an emergency situation there.
Uh-oh, everything alright? Is everything okay? Hello?
Oh,
Is everything okay?
yeah, no, I just had to really go to the bathroom.
Oh,
It was like at the last part of that match, so like I had to like dip, dodge, and dive my way there.
I thought it was like a
It was
medical.
no, 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 no. I'm just being facetious. A Yamo Expedition 33 time. Which I'm very sad I couldn't play this on stream.
That the Fred game.
The French game. I think I'm gonna have to upgrade my 2080 in the future if I want to look at streaming this.
What is that?
The graphics card.
Arr.
Yeah, I got 2080, which I've had for about 7 years, I think now. I think I got it like about like 6 months after like the 20 series were announced. We're on the 50 series now.
How often are you supposed to upgrade it?
Okay, sorry, what'd you say?
Say how often are you supposed to like upgrade it?
Uh, Generally, like, not for quite a while. Because especially like the higher end, so like, okay, so like the cheaper ends, like the very low, like 950, 960s, like the ones that are not super powerful, generally, to play like some of the top tier games, you want to update every 2, 3-ish years. Actually, no, probably even sooner than that. It really just kind of depends. Okay, I mean, it realistically depends on like the type of games you're wanting to play. So like if you're just consistently playing like Minecraft or even like Terraria, for instance, then generally you won't ever have to upgrade even like the lower graphics cards for like quite a long time. But if you're looking at playing like some of the other higher end games, like some of the AAA titles or anything that has a lot more oomph to the graphics, then yeah, that's generally when you're going to need to upgrade. So, and then the lifespan kicks in because of how much they're what's the best way to put this? Not inventing, not discovering, but I guess like implementing like higher graphics and whatnot, like with each like almost new game release. And so like what used to be, you know, like a couple of years you wouldn't have knocked on like a video time card. But now it's just like okay, like we're reaching we're like discovering new ways to like boost graphics with like better hardware and that kind of stuff. And then a lot of the AAA games are trying to utilize that.
Gosh. Okay.
So in a roundabout way, I know it did not necessarily answer your question, but long story short, kind of depends. Kind of depends. So higher quality is generally there to future-proof you for quite some time, or at least supposed to future-proof you.
So basically, it just depends on what you're trying to do.
Ooh, I forgot. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Oh, that's not bad. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I see your game. Ah, I guess you would be resistant. Oh, I parry. Grow up. Okay, so you're going to be lightning based then, I think. Meow, meow. Snow.
Yeah.
I don't mean to alarm you, buddy, but not only did you reach 500 subscribers, you're
Oh,
at 502 subscribers now.
oh my god.
You're getting a big net increase, brother.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I'm so proud of you. I was here. I was here.
I haven't drawn fan art in such a long time.
I feel that heavily, even back when I was doing art. Maybe we should just focus on dodging and not parrying. I like how Misa said she was back and then she left again.
That's the Miso special.
I think she hates us platonically. Okay, we got lightning. Cool, cool. Mhm. Mhm. Hmm. Man, you're resistant to light energy. Man, you're cringe. Alright, Frost Evic. Evic. Les Frost Evic. No, you're resistant to everything besides light. Man. Hmm. Says you have. He may come back for you, friend. Finn and Jake.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've drawn them. And the last time I did that was in middle school.
God damn.
I'm sorry.
I think that show officially started airing when I was in middle school.
Okay, so
Hold up. I'm curious now. Ooh, 2010. That'd have been right when I was for. Did I start high school 2009 or 2010? Okay, okay. So this would have been okay. Like the last 2 months of my middle school career. No, that show came out 15 fucking years ago.
oh, huh? 2015. So I was. Yeah, I was in middle school. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I was in middle school. That's not fun. Oh, his sword is all bendy. Oops. Cute. Yeah, they're pretty cute. I like Ben Jake. I was little. I guess I can say that. I wanted to draw him, but I didn't know how to draw him. It was sad because it's really just a rectangle and a sphere. But I wasn't very good at art.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's Blossom from Powerpuff Girls Z.
Yeah, yeah.
Cute. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I was obsessed with Powerpuff Girls as a kid.
Me too, actually. Buttercup was always my favorite.
Who?
Buttercup.
Oh yeah, she was pretty cool too.
You got me scared there. You got me thinking I was thinking of a different Powerpuff Girls. I was like,
No.
what?
You're good. I figured I'm still recovering, so I might as well just do some fan art stuff for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to draw Buttercup. I got you, Willa. You know what? I might rewatch this show. It was pretty good.
I love art.
Yeah, I do too.
It's pretty cool.
Sometimes if I let my hair grow, the sides of it and the back of it do like a buttercup thing and stick up. And customers would say I look like Buttercup, and I was like, oh, okay, well, too bad for you. I'd take that as a compliment because you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I might have to look up a character sheet because I don't remember how they did Buttercup's hair.
Yeah, I think.
Well, for the anime one, I don't remember how they drew her hair.
Oh.
Up there is a good image.
I know. Sorry, I was on my gum.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Super high. I think Bubbles is the cutesy one, right? So I gotta.
Bubbles.
Looking for a cute? Yeah, Ash fighting, I think. If I remember correctly. Bubbles is supposed to be like the cutesy one.
Mm.
Or if memory serves me correctly, that is. This drawing doesn't show my favoritism to towards which character.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, Streller. What are you talking about? They're all drawn equally as good. What can't make her look scared and the rest look. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Bless you, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh no, Bubbles' clothes got covered by Blossom's hair. That's crazy.
It's going crazy.
That's wild. How'd you feel about Courage the Cowardly Dog?
I really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty good, even.
Were you also a Courage enjoyer?
Hey.
Are you doing a CN fan art page? I guess. I don't know. I was gonna do my usual studies, but I figured it's better to hold off just in case I overwork myself again and I end up dead. Looks like a rabbit. It doesn't look like Courage. Oh no. Maybe it's a nose. I gotta make it a little bit longer. Never watched Foster's? What the heck?
Damn.
Australia.
I had to make my mom cry. She loves Foster's.
I love Foster's too. Foster's is pretty cool. Would you count? Would your Sona count as your imaginary friend?
I mean, that show, yeah.
I was just thinking about that. Like, wouldn't our Sonas technically count as our imaginary friends? What other lies you... Not lies. What other secrets do you hold, Astroller? What else have you not watched? That's crazy, Astroller. That's wild. Why would you say that about my Sona? I always thought Matt's imagination was kind of shit if blue was just a blob that was blue. But then I learned there's more to blue than just a blob.
True, though.
This place looks like a deserted mine of some kind. Most of it's underwater now.
An extension of me. It is me. What do you mean? My legal name, my full legal name is first name Snow, last name Kins.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this.
Now, why'd you have to put Deku in that? That's disrespectful. Is that invincible? If I can. Yeah, it is him. I've never watched the show, but why not draw him? It was pretty fun to draw. I'll give him that. It was pretty fun to draw. The end? True.
Me in the mornings.
He looks like he's high on.
He's got that za going through him.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a pretty cool sticker.
I'd say so, yeah.
Garfield in the morning. Oh. I guess I could do one more. But who could I do? What's the next Cartoon Network character?
Chowder.
Oh, true. Hold on.
Yeah. There's Ed, Edd n Eddy if you're looking at changing up the style.
True. Who was your favorite Ed boy?
Probably Double D.
Yeah, me too. I can relate to Double D. Estrella, did you watch Ed, Edd n Eddy? A little bit of Tagalog. There was a Tagalog. Was it good? Pretty close. Okay. You didn't really enjoy the show? What? You weren't into scamming people? It's great. I learned a lot from Eddie.
Me too. I learned quite a bit of new things. I learned a quarter can go a long way.
That's true. That's true. That's true. The show made me believe a quarter was really special. What do you mean? Oh, in the show they need a quarter to get a jawbreaker. And in this show they made it look like it was a very important thing to have. So as a kid I believed the quarter was worth a lot of money. Is Double D wearing a beanie? You're great. How long have you been drawing for? I took drawing seriously during 2020, I think, 2019-ish. That's when I really took it seriously, but I've been doodling here now and then for a long time since I was a kid. How are you, by the way? It's nice to meet you. Who else can I try to roll in? Yeah, you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're drawing as well? That's awesome. What you working on? If it's okay to ask. Oh shoot. Hope you're having a good drawing session though. Just started. I'm just doing 30 shapes. I don't know what I'm gonna draw yet. Well, hey, there's always somewhere to start. And some people don't even take that first step, so that's good. I hope you get something good going though. I believe in you. Understanding your shapes is a good place to start though. It gets the brain going. Yeah, of course. No problem. That's how I do my day too. I usually it's either shapes or just some line warm-ups or quick gesture practice just so I can get my brain running again. That's what these were. I'm still recovering from an illness, so I can't go too crazy yet. But I'll be there soon. Okay, I think I could do maybe one more and then I gotta head out. guess I could do chowder. Chowder would be fun. Those are my schedule. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't been able to do any more of those animal studies. I might do one today. Hopefully today. If not tomorrow. The video randomly popped up on my YouTube. Let's go. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't really know how to use this channel. I just like streaming. So when it comes to uploading videos, I just try to do what I can. Or at least I have like a random burst of an idea, and I decide to try that out. Keep it up, thank you. I'll do my best. At least for now, live streams kinda make sense. Cake. Yeah. I forgot what Chowder's favorite food was, but I'm just gonna go with his cake. Because he likes food. I want to draw this a little bit smaller. Oh, his tail. Oh, I have his tail. Are you into music? Yes, I love music. I play a couple instruments. By couple, I just mean two. I just do a little bit, but I'm not the greatest at it. It's one of those I like how it sounds, so I like to do it. How about you? Are you a fellow music enjoyer? What do you play? What instrument? I play guitar and bass. Where's the music? Oh, Ash chord too. Okay. I have to head to bed. Or have to get. Oh shit, I have to head out. It's getting pretty late.
Okay, my friend. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Hello, everybody.
So,
Well,
oh,
hello.
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 Hi.
What's going on?
Oh, you know. Things.
Things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Oof.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I will be back again later for more art. Thanks everyone for joining. Catch you all again later. Bye bye.